Sargassum is a genus of brown macroalgae, seaweed, found predominantly in tropical and subtropical oceans around the world. It is notable for its ecological importance, unique free-floating nature, in some species, and growing impact on coastal ecosystems and communities. Sargassum belongs to the family Sargassaceae, order Fucales, and includes over 300 known species. General characteristics. Sargassum is primarily a brown algae, which means it contains pigments such as fucoxanthin, which gives it a brownish color, in addition to chlorophyll. Its body, or thallus, is differentiated into several parts. Holdfast, a root-like structure that anchors the seaweed to rocks or substrates. Stipe, a stem-like structure. Blades, or fronds, leaf-like structures that perform photosynthesis. Air bladders, pneumatocysts, gas-filled sacs that allow buoyancy and enable some species to float. One of the most remarkable species, Sargassum natans and Sargassum fluitans, are holopelagic, meaning they float freely in the ocean for their entire life cycle, unlike other seaweeds that are anchored to a substrate. These floating species are especially abundant in the Sargasso Sea, located in the North Atlantic Ocean. Habitat and distribution. Sargassum is widely distributed across the world's oceans. While most species attach to substrates in shallow waters near coastlines, the floating species, S. natans, S. fluitans, form massive mats on the open ocean surface. These mats are particularly associated with the Sargasso Sea, a unique area of the Atlantic bounded by ocean currents rather than land. In recent years, large blooms of Sargassum have occurred outside of the Sargasso Sea, especially in the Great Atlantic Sargassum Belt, stretching from the Gulf of Mexico through the Caribbean to the West African coast. These blooms have been linked to nutrient runoff from rivers like the Amazon and climate change-related ocean temperature shifts. Ecological importance. Sargassum plays a crucial role in marine ecosystems. Habitat provider, floating Sargassum mats support a unique and diverse ecosystem. They serve as nurseries and refuges for many marine organisms such as fish, crabs, shrimp, sea turtles, and even seabirds. Some species, like the Sargassum fish, histrio, are specially adapted to this floating habitat. Primary production, like other algae, Sargassum performs photosynthesis, producing oxygen and contributing to the ocean's primary productivity. Carbon sequestration. Although the efficiency is still under research, Sargassum has potential for carbon sequestration, as it captures CO2 during photosynthesis and may sink to the ocean floor when it dies, storing carbon in the deep sea. Economic and environmental impact. Positive uses. Fertilizer and soil amendment, rich in potassium and other nutrients, Sargassum is used as organic fertilizer. Animal feed. Some species are being studied as livestock feed due to their protein content. Biofuel potential. Researchers are exploring the use of Sargassum biomass for bioenergy production. Cosmetics and pharmaceuticals. Compounds like alginates and polyphenols extracted from Sargassum are used in skincare products and traditional medicine. Challenges and hazards. Massive beach landings. Since around 2011, huge amounts of Sargassum have been washing ashore in the Caribbean, Gulf of Mexico, and West Africa. These beachings disrupt tourism, fishing, and marine life. Once decomposed, the algae release hydrogen sulfide gas, which has a foul odor and can cause respiratory issues. Marine navigation hazards. Large Sargassum rafts can entangle boat propellers and damage marine infrastructure. Ecological imbalance. When excessive, Sargassum mats can block sunlight from reaching coral reefs and seagrasses, leading to ecosystem damage. Scientific and conservation interest. Due to its recent expansion and ecological impact, Sargassum has become a focus of global marine research. Scientists study its life cycle, growth conditions, and nutrient uptake to better predict blooms and mitigate their negative effects. Some Caribbean nations have launched programs to harvest and repurpose Sargassum, aiming to turn this marine nuisance into a resource. Additionally, Satellite monitoring, example from NASA, helps track sargassum blooms, allowing for early warnings to coastal regions. Conclusion. Sargassum is a fascinating and complex genus of marine algae. While it provides essential ecological services and holds economic potential, its uncontrolled proliferation poses serious environmental and socio-economic challenges. Balancing its ecological value with effective management strategies is key to addressing the global sargassum crisis while exploring sustainable uses of this abundant natural resource.